Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Taurus for the month of May. So I am shuffling these cards, and as you can see, we don't have a camera today. So I don't know what's going on, but the camera is doing it's insisting on not playing right with me. The camera doesn't want to play with me today. So all the readings, I think except for Leo's, and you could even see it on Leo's, it's a nightmare. It's frozen. All these things are happening in the shot. Not working. So everything will be audio until I can look at the camera and maybe repair the laptop computer. So I'm kind of digging audio though. You guys let me know. I'm actually really digging it. And we will start your reading, okay? So I'm going to concentrate. Taurus. For May, universe, help me to read for all Tauruses out there. Give me a wonderful read that I can see clearly. What is happening with Taurus in the month of May? Taurus, please. 2021 for May. Taurus, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, spirits, please. There you go. First card came out. It is the Eight of Pentacles. Two more cards, please. It's a really beautiful card, actually, for the Eight of Pentacles. Two more cards, please, for Taurus. May. So they've all been flying out, guys. So I kind of would like to continue the vibe. Okay, the next one. Oh, we have two cards that popped out, right? Two. Okay, here we go. First card is... Sorry, I gotta wait. Take a look. We have the Eight of Pentacles was the first card. The second card is the Two of Swords. And then your third card is the Page of Wands. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. This card's really nice. What it is, there's like a female energy sitting on these, like one of these egg chairs, I think they call it. And there's all these things in front of her. Lots of options. Lots of options for her. And she's holding a candle and she's kind of looking at everything. And I feel as if she's thinking and concentrating, evaluating all these options. What's great about this card is she looks prepared. She feels youthful. She feels interested. She feels like she's concentrating. There is magnetic, beautiful colors all around. Fuchsia, gold, and turquoise. Above her, there's all these like symbols of influence and energy. And that's your first card. So in the traditional decks, I believe that the Eight of Pentacles is like the study of something, right? So I feel that I feel like Taurus is in the beginning of something new, learning new skill sets, learning something that maybe isn't necessarily coming from four walls and a teacher, like a classroom vibe. I'm not sure if this is a classroom vibe. This is more like Taurus is understanding, respecting, and learning his or her new skill sets. I feel as if Taurus in May has begun to understand a new level of awareness, self awareness, and the magic that Taurus holds within themselves. I think this is about Taurus, in a sense, going back to school and yet graduating from a previous school. But this is the school of life and not a school in a classroom setting. I feel like Taurus has advanced, made many advancements from seeing this Eight of Pentacles. I see all the variety in front of her. Different things. Like her skill sets in this card, which could be he, right? He or her. It's just a large variety. And I'm not sure if all that comes from a classroom setting. So that's what I see with the first card. The next card is the Two of Swords. And that card's a little bit different. This card, it's interesting because it has an energy of a blindfold. It's female, right? It doesn't matter here, but I'm just describing so you guys have an idea. And there's like two birds. They're not attacking her, but they're like, I think they might be tugging on her hair. Yeah, I think that might be her hair. And they're kind of like tugging at her hair. And she, in this card, doesn't seem to be upset. There's kind of a stillness and a comfort level here. Two of Swords talks about, in a lot of the decks, about making a decision, a tough one, you know. But here, it's almost like this energy has a sense of comfort in the fact that there's these birds kind of messing with her, you know. And it feels like she's comfortable. I'm looking at the Two of Swords in the traditional deck just so I could kind of get a vibe more on it. So if you hear the flipping of cards, that's what I'm looking for. But it's funny because her arms are up, but she's not shooing them away, dude. She's literally just kind of like flipping her hair to the side. and the other hand has this cool tat, kind of funky, primitive. And it's almost like, it's not a dance move, but it's almost like this comfortable position you might do if you were laying down. You would have your hand on the back of your head, and then you might have one hand crossed over your chest. There's almost like a sense of comfort here in a bit of the chaos. So what I think's going on here is whatever I just said in the first card, I'm not going to repeat it because it was long. I feel like it absolutely connects with the Eight of Pentacles, because I think I just spoke about how you've graduated and how maybe you've graduated from a school of life versus like the school of like college, or, you know, one of those trade schools or whatever that is. It's not that traditional school, right? What I think is going on here is that since you've kind of graduated, Taurus, on many levels, The Two of Swords is, okay, here comes the next thing in life, right? Like, we all get it. It's never perfect, you know. It never sits perfect, enough for us to enjoy. Like, like, it's almost like something is coming in that's going to be kind of complicated for a lot of people. But for Taurus already has kind of been through it and kind of graduated and has handled it pretty well. So even though those crows are messing with you and you have choices to make, tough ones, right? A tough one is coming your way. It's like you're going to be just fine because you're going to handle it in your Taurus way. You've already had enough experience. And if you're a very young Taurus out there, male or female, you have the ability. We all make, we all have challenges and we all make mistakes. And, with more time, we have better experience. But you youthful Taurus people out there too, you'll be, if this choice or decision comes your way that seems kind of like a pain in the butt or something unexpected, you're ready for it. Taurus is incredibly knowledgeable. You're people knowledgeable. You have intellect. And you have this great, deeper understanding of humanity, of people. And that is one of your biggest gifts. Now, Two of Swords, back to that card, I feel like something's going to come up and there's going to be some hard choices coming for Taurus. A hard decision in the sense because you were pretty comfortable. You just graduated. You haven't even gone to Applebee's yet to enjoy your graduation dinner. Something else is coming around the corner already. And it'll be very interesting and it'll be challenging. But here's the thing. You're comfortable. You're okay. And you'll be fine. So you guys can let me know what's coming around the corner for you guys in the comments. It'll be interesting. So let's go to the third card. Page of Wands. This particular card, it has a female energy. So it won't matter male or female, but just for the description for the audio here. It's a youthful female energy and she's literally jumping for joy. And she threw her wand, because this is the Page of Wands. She threw it up in the air on purpose, dude. She did it all. She's like, I'm throwing it up there. I'm hella freaking happy. Like there's this sense of freedom or like I won. I can't wait. I'm excited. Like I'm ready for the next phase in my life. I'm ready for the journey type of vibe. If that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. There's an excitement that comes from her. And that's right next to that Two of Swords. I think that this Page of Wands is a new journey. And there's something new coming into your life. And it is beginning. So it may be connected to it is here connected to the Two of Swords card. Two of Swords. It is connected right next to it, right? But whatever it is, there's a sense of victory and a sense of excitement. It's almost like maybe Taurus was preparing for this all along. Because you in the Two of Swords in this particular deck, you're very confident. And what's funny is, as I was trying to decide what decks to use for this month, I always use a traditional one. But something called me to use this tarot light thing. I don't know what it's called. Tarot. The Light Shears Tarot. Something told me to use it. And I see why now. It's like the universe knew that the computer was going to break down, that the camera wasn't going to work, and that this was the perfect opportunity to really try to use this deck and really look at it deeper and more exciting and more with more energy to give you guys. And I'm feeling it, and I'm hoping I'm giving it to you too here. So Page of Wands, it's almost like I feel as if Taurus was Taurus was working. The Eight of Pentacles is about working, right? Like studying, working, focused. That's literally what it's about. Gaining knowledge. Then you have the Two of Swords. Well, it just feels like you're okay with these birds pulling at your hair. And it's because I think you've already survived chaos. Right? You survived it. So when things kind of come your way, you're kind of like those superheroes. I guess a superhero, or maybe like if you guys know the Matrix, I think when they would like shoot something at the Matrix guy, he would totally like bend backwards, right? And they would miss him because he would just with the flow just he would anticipate the shot and he would just easily bend and not get hit. It's because he's already been there and done it, right? So it's kind of the same here. I hope that's a good description. I haven't even really watched the Matrix. I just know that scene. And I feel like that's what's going on here is you already know what it feels like to be in chaos. And you also know how to recover. I mean, I'm hearing resume life after things like this. Like, you know, your stability here is strong and it shows in the Two of Swords, which is crazy. I would never think that the Two of Swords would show me strength. But on some level, there's a bit of strength going on here. It's almost like there's a bit of the strength card peeking through her body. Page of Wands is the third card. There's this joy that I was discussing with you. It's almost like Taurus has won or earned a new journey. It's kind of like the gods were, handing out tickets. Okay, you're going to, this place. You're going that place. You're going to start these new tasks, these new journeys, right? And I feel like the gods kind of gave you what you had wanted or had been waiting for. Because there's joy in this image of the Page of Wands. I mean, all she needs is a bag of food and a bottle of water and she's ready to go. She needs a couple of granola bars in her pocket. Because this is more of an updated deck. It's more like now, so the people look like something like we would look like. It's not like they're wearing tights and a plume in their head from some crazy hat from the olden days. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. I think that Taurus has kind of, I feel like you have this sense of victory and confidence in May. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. Like you've kind of come into your own, You really have. You really have. Okay, so I'm going to switch channels a little bit and let's talk about love. Okay? Let's talk about love. As I'm reading these cards, the sunset, I can't see the whole part of it, but I can see some of the orange through my window, and it's just beautiful. Oh my. I never pay attention. It's beautiful. Too bad my view isn't beautiful, but it's okay. I'm not going to complain. So here we go. Let's talk love. Love for Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Come on. Show me amor and love. What's going on for Taurus with love? Love. All archangels with love. They pertain to love. Ancestors and guides. Please show me cards for love. What's going on with Taurus and love? I think a card just flipped. So the first card, it was stuck in the deck. Did any more flip? No, that's it. Okay. Your first card for love is the Nine of Cups. 2 more cards to show me what's going on. Universe, please show me. Okay, this deck, okay, I have my eyes closed as I'm shuffling, and this one card would not go in, so I opened my eyes, and it's the Lovers. Okay, nothing here is manufactured, yo. I don't work that way. I try to keep it authentic. One more card, please. Universe, show me what's going on with love for Taurus, please. One more card, and show me, please. How can I explain or discuss? Okay, I think a card just flipped. Yeah, a card just flipped. Oh, it's the Three of Swords. Boo. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, not everything is what it is. I'll tell you that right now. So, we have 2 very good cards. And then we have the Three of Swords. There's some kind of... Okay, let's get to the first card. Nine of Cups. There is an energy jumping out into the air. And you can't tell if it's male or female. And there's the bowls, the Nine of Cups. All the cups are in the air. And at the bottom, there's this huge chest of gold. And it's like, I've struck gold. That's kind of what the feeling is like. Like, I struck gold. Oh my God. And they're jumping up in the air. And even the background is gold. Okay? So it's all about Taurus having lots of choices in love in May. There's lots of options out there for you. You know? I think this is your time. And it's like you need to, if you're not being open to receiving energetic types of love, or I'm not even sure if that made sense, but like receiving energy from people who are trying to show interest, you need to look at that because this is your time right now. You need to make yourself available in a friendly way. If you don't like something, if you don't like a gesture that someone's offering you, that's fine. But you have to acknowledge it, that it's there, so that the universe knows that you're open to connecting with other people, other energies. The next card is the Lovers. And when I was shuffling earlier, I was looking at this card for a minute. And I heard flesh to flesh. So that's crazy because I'm looking at this card. This is the first time it's come out so far in the readings. And it's 2 people and they're literally like their flesh is touching each other. And that's why I think I heard flesh to flesh. So I believe that there is a lot of potential for a lot of lovemaking, a lot of lovers, multiple lovers for Taurus. So if you're in a relationship, this is a time to be making love a lot. Like this is a time for you to be receiving love energetically, in the bed, out and about, exchanging energy with the person you love. This is the time to really enjoy it, Taurus. And if you're single, well, we know that we see lots of a potential for suitors, male and female. Great 2 cards. Now we get to the last card, right? And it is the 3 of Swords. So in this one, it ain't so great. What you have here is a person who's like screaming out and there's a heart above her, and it's kind of been like cut twice, so there's three pieces to this heart. And she's kind of yelling, but she's not, it doesn't seem like pain. It's more like, have you ever done like if you ever, did you guys ever see a karate movie or um I don't know. I think a karate movie is probably the best description. You know when they're practicing and they're warming up and they're punching and they're like, I don't want to do this on the radio, but or the mic, but I'll kind of do it. Well, when they punch, they ki, they go like kya, right? Kya, kya, right? It's this energy that they're releasing, right? So you can feel the force of it. That's what this feels like. Like this person is releasing that type of energy. So I think what's going on is that your relationships that you're having that are about love, I think they're going to be kind of like, I'm hearing treacherous. Treacherous? Like it's going to be great, and then some of it's going to not be great, because I have a feeling that you have old feelings coming up. Old feelings from old lovers and exes that are going to start coming up. Your emotions, your memory, and it's hurt, right? It's hurt because you've probably been hurt by these people. You know, they stopped talking to you. They cheated on you maybe, or I feel like this 3 of Swords is like all this emotion and tears and pain that you have experienced. And it's like, it's kind of a crazy because it's a mixed bag. You're going to have lovers come in, you're going to have interested people, but at the same time, Taurus is going to be dealing with their heart and the pain. As you're meeting partners, potential people, or even your partner now, it's like old feelings are going to come up and you're going to have to deal with those. And then the person, if you're in a relationship, or even the people you meet, you're going to be kind of giving off that ki, that kya, that energy off to them. So you have to make sure that you kind of understand, accept, like pain from the past, and like work through those feelings. That's it, going to a therapist, that's going to a healer, that's whatever it is, talking to somebody to get a better understanding of your feelings. Maybe May is the month where you start opening up that can of worms a bit, because Taurus has got it together. But you know, we're not perfect, guys. And maybe May is the month where we start kind of looking at deeper parts of our heart and kind of clear all that dust and that cloud that's within us, and allow for sunshine and the sun to come into our heart. Better days are coming when it comes to love, and we need to be ready for it. So I don't see so much heartache from a lover. I mean, the only thing I could think of here is when I look is that maybe like some loves will be like temporary. You know, they'll come in and you'll engage, and then maybe it'll kind of end. I do feel like this is about a past love and old feelings coming up again. And maybe it's because you will have some like old lovers, come. This is your time, and I wouldn't be surprised if you guys start reconnecting with previous love or lovers. All right. Okay, so that's how I see that Three of Swords. It's more like old pain, you know, old wounds. There you go. So I wanted to pull one card out for your overall general vibe. And as I was shuffling, two came out. So I'll take the two. So your overall energy for the month of May is Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Two great, fabulous cards. Queen of Cups, she's got her hands up in the air. She's in the water. She's receiving energy from the universe. She's basking in this beautiful, like, energy. She's beautiful. Love is beautiful. And she's radiating that. Okay? The next card, Page of Pentacles. There's this like hippie girl, and she's got this pentacle, but it's not your average pentacle. It has all this really like natural coloring to it. Green, orange, and gold. And it kind of fits the hippie vibe here. This earthy girl. She's got like some dreads going on. And she's actually standing almost like on a tapestry. And that is a pentacle in itself. It's like a rug pentacle. But she's in the middle of the woods. And I think she's standing like on like a nail, but she's not in pain. It's like a little stand. She might even be floating. I'd have to look at this even more to see. But she might be just floating above it. And the Page of Pentacles is about the beginning of money coming in. More money. A new avenue of money. So it might not be big at first, and you may not see huge return, but it's the beginning. So some kind of new, I don't know why I said new invention, but some kind of new way of money. Maybe that's like a government check, or maybe like a family decides to start giving you money on a monthly basis, or you get a little part-time job. Whatever this is, you know, your savings is kicking out some extra money. I don't know. Something's going on, and it's beginning in the month of May. So it's a great start to the beginning of May. There's love and there's pentacles as your overall. There's, okay, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles. You have basically love energy and money energy. That is your overall center of you. That's you this month. So I'm excited to report that. I really love this read for you. I hope that you love this read as well, and that you're enjoying the mic read that I'm doing. Please let me know if you're liking this, and I'm grateful to be one of your readers. This is Fuel the Soul. This is your May reading. I may not come back for the mid-month, but it's because it's my birthday. And I'm going to go away and I'm going to have me some fun. You remember those lovers cards down there? Remember the Nine of Cups? Well, that's for me. No. I'm just going to have some fun for my birthday, and I'm hoping to make the mid-month. It might be a little late. Okay. I love you, Taurus, and I will see you next month or mid-month. Bye-bye.